over in San Lucas or over in San Jose. In addition to that, we also have the Pacific area and the East Cape, which we'll get to talk a little bit more as we go on. So the peninsula, it does look a little bit extended because, of course, we want you to get a good view of the whole area and the destination. But in reality, it's a pretty small peninsula. So it is a very easy drivable area. So you can actually would be able to road trip if you're into doing more adventurous or just in general enjoy road trips. You can do that. So as you can see here, these are our distances, starting off with Cabo San Lucas. These are from the airport, so you can actually do a complete road trip throughout the whole destination in up to 2.5 hours, all the way. If you would like to extend it, go over to La Paz, which is our next destination. So if you're into road trips, this is going to be a really good area for you to do so. And I would also like to share a little bit more about the location. So the location of our destination makes us very different from any other area in Mexico. So starting off with the weather, we are in a desert. So our weather is dry heat. We're not on the tropical side as other areas of Mexico. So in the destination, you will the weather is a very big deal for us because it makes it very perfect for weddings, for outdoor venues. Most of our hotels and restaurants in general and the destinations have outdoor terraces and spaces because you can really enjoy a nice outdoor area without dealing with the stickiness. It's a really nice friendly weather. For example, for weddings, the hair stays, the makeup stays, you get iconic, beautiful pictures. And so that is something very particular about our destination. And also that it makes it a perfect area, for example, for golfers, because we have around 350 days of sunny days throughout the year. We only get about 10 days of rain. So that makes it a very year-round friendly destination for you to travel to. Our scenery, it is for desert, ocean, and mountain. So we're very, very different. It's very, we like to focus a lot on the scenery. So in Los Cabos, by law, we're not able to have any billboards on our roads. We're not able to have buildings that are taller than 10 floors. And that is because we really want to focus on maintaining that view. So every time you're driving around our area, you're going to be able to see the desert views and, of course, the ocean views as well. So starting off to our town of San Jose, this is where you land. So San Jose is going to be that small, quiet town that you really get that local Mexican vibe to. And in San Jose, we have one of the largest art districts in Mexico. So every single Thursday year round, we have an event called the Art Walk. The Art Walk starts around 6 p.m. and it's in our main section of San Jose. What we do is we close down the area. We open all of our galleries that are already in that section. We bring out the art. We have local artists. Sometimes we have live music, live dancers. There's something very local always going on. And so the restaurants even have like a to-go section. You can walk by, get a drink, get a bite, and continue walking and enjoying a little bit more about this beautiful local town, which is San Jose del Cabo. So this is going to be your town that's a little bit more into the culture, the food, a little bit more artistic as well. And then we have the scenic route. So the scenic route is these 30 kilometers that divide one town from the other. So as you can see, as I mentioned before, this is a very clear route. You will not find any billboards. You will be able to enjoy a beautiful ocean view from most parts of this scenic route. And you'll be able to find multiple resorts, multiple restaurants, and of course, golf courses as well. As I mentioned earlier, golfing is a very big deal for us in the destination. We have 18 golf courses in total, and 2 of them have actually been named the best in the world. We actually have the PGA tournament every November in the destination as well. So if you have any golfers, this is a great destination for you to send them to. And then we have Cabo San Lucas. Cabo San Lucas is our most touristic town. This is probably the area that you mostly heard of. It's where we have the water sports, the nightlife, and most of these touristic activities. It is also where we find the iconic rock arch of Cabo San Lucas. And this is a very iconic area because that arch is actually where the land ends and where the two oceans meet. So we have the Pacific Ocean on one side and the Sea of Cortez on the other. So it's very beautiful, especially during the winter time from December to April. We have our whale season. So we have the whales come in from the Pacific side into the Sea of Cortez because they come to have their babies here. So in reality, they're having like a little baby moon in Los Cabos. So the reason they come to the Sea of Cortez to have their babies is because the water is a lot more dense and a lot more saltier, and helps the babies float a bit so they can spend 4 months learning how to swim before they head back home. So it's a very beautiful. You can see whales throughout many different areas of the world, but in Cabo it is very visual because they're learning how to swim. So you will be able to see them. It looks like they're playing around, like they're flopping in the water, but in reality, they're getting little swimming lessons from their mom. So it's a very beautiful, scenic time to be in the destination because, as I mentioned, most of our highway is also ocean view. So we're us who live here and get to live this magic. We even get to see them when we're driving sometimes. So it's a really amazing time of the year to be around. Then you have the Pacific section. The Pacific area is going to be a little bit more for your adventurous and more explorer clients. This is where you will be able to find the Todos Santos. Todos Santos is another Mexican little magical town. It's a very similar vibe to San Jose del Cabo. So it's an easy 45-minute road trip from San Lucas. So you can go and spend the day there. It's a lot about arts. It's a lot about food as well. So you can go and have a good lunch and enjoy and explore the area and then go back to your resort or property down in Cabo San Lucas. And then we also have the Eastscape. The Eastscape is going to be for a paradise for divers. This is a over 7,000 acres of protected area. And so there's no fishing allowed here. It's 100% protected. It's been so for 35 years now. So there's a lot of marine life in this section. So snorkeling in here in this area or even diving, it's going to be amazing experience because you're going to see so much marine life in this section. And we also work a lot on our sustainability. We have multiple protected areas. So these two sections that we just talked about, which is the East Cape, Cabo San Lucas, and we also have the mountainside, which is Sierra de la Laguna. They're protected areas. So there's not many, there's actually no resorts nearby because it's a protected land. So what we do recommend is that you stay in a nearby area, and it's a friendly 45-minute road trip to and then come back. So we actually just became the second bird watching city in Mexico. So we're also very happy to share that information with you. You're going to be able to do bird watching here in the destination. Beaches. So we always like to share the important details about the destination, that even if you're our beaches here in Cabo are very deep. So there's some areas that for your safety, we don't recommend swimming. However, we do want everyone to know that there are swimmable beaches nearby, even if you don't stay in a section that is swimmable. So you'll have a swimmable beach around 10 to 15-minute driving distance. And in addition to that, we always like to share that we are the only destination in Mexico to have the most blue flag beaches. Blue flag beaches are certified beaches that have to go through certain specific characteristics to be able to become a blue flag beach. So they have to have water testing. They have to be a very, very clean beach with a recycling system. There has to be a security in place. There has to be a lifeguard. There's like multiple characteristics that these beaches have to be able to become a blue flag beach. So we're the only destination in Mexico to have 25 of these. So we have a very wide variety, whether it's for surfing, whether it's for swimming, whether it's for snorkeling. It just depends on what area that you or what your intentions are to go to the beach. You will be able to find a perfect location for that in Cabo. So this is our beach map. You will also be able to download a beach guide down in this code. So you scan that and you'll be able to see the location of each beach, what we recommend it for, what hotels are nearby, all of this important information that's very that we know that for visitors is very important for them to be able to swim at the beach or at least get to visit and put their feet in. Gastronomy is a big part of the experience in the destination as well. We are a desert and we do have a lot of farm to table options. So we do get to grow most of our ingredients that we use here for the destination for our gastronomy experiences. So we have multiple well, all of our ingredients are very fresh or very very seasonal. So our menus constantly change. So you will always be able to try something different because it depends on what season you're visiting. We'll work with the seasons that we have per year, and you'll be able to have a very fresh meal in our destination. And then this is a little bit more about our guides. You will be able to scan this code and download whatever it is from the destination, whether it's golf, whether it's romance, whether it's gastronomy, beaches, weddings, whatever it is you need. You will be able to have a lot of information. And of course, I will also be more than happy to assist. As mentioned before, my name is Maria. I'm a promotion manager for the destination, and I'll be more than happy to assist with anything you need. And thank you so much for your time. And I'll pass it over to Diana Rosales, who will be teaching us a little bit more about the beautiful Hacienda del Mar, what we have here in the destination.
So, hello everyone. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time. We're so happy to be here with you and to represent this destination that I just love. I'm in love of Los Cabos. And second about my beautiful property that I'm in love of Hacienda del Mar. Hacienda del Mar since 2024 became part of Marriott International. So we're so happy to be a Marriott and to that we get the autograph collection brand, and I love this brand. The autograph collection needs to be something unique, needs to be exactly like nothing else, and that's us. We are unique because we love to represent all the Mexican culture that we have here. So the second great news is since July of this year, July 1st, we became the first Marriott property in Los Cabos in being an all-inclusive resort. And we are so happy to share all this information with you because even though we have a really nice hotels here in Los Cabos, something that is unique from us is all our food and beverage options that we're going to provide to you. So to start, I just want to say that we are not going to be the typical all-inclusive resort. We're going to be more like a family resort, family-friendly resort, but we also are going to have an adults-only section, and everything is going to be rotated in the Mexican culinary, in the Mexican flavors, in all the architecture, and we're going to give you a lot of gastronomy stories, a lot of entertainment, a lot of the hospitality feelings that we say that is the apapacho. I don't know if you ever hear the word apapacho, but here we say that when we want to give the love to our customers. So that's what we are. So something important to us is that we are located in this scenic route. So you're going to be able to arrive to the hotel just from like a 35 minutes away from the airport, so we're kind of close. And something that we love is that we are inside of Cabo del Sol. Cabo del Sol is a beautiful destination where you're going to be able to have a golf course with 18 holes, and the views that we provide to our customer are amazing. And the best thing is that you're going to be able to get a really nice race for them with the transportation included. So that's something unique for our golfers. The second thing, and I'm so excited because this is going to be the first one, luxury shopping center that we're going to have in Los Cabos. We're crossing fingers that is going to be ready by the end of November, December. But it's the Animal Village. It's where you're going to have like a really nice brands here, so you can go and maybe spend a little bit of your money in this really nice store. A lot of really good restaurants we're going to have here. So in a walking distance, we're going to be 5 minutes away from this shopping center. So they just you need to take care of your credit card because you're gonna have everything so close to us. And the other thing I want to remind you where we are located. So we are right in the middle of everything. We are close to Cabo San Lucas, so we are like a 50 minutes away from the marine, and we're like a 35 minutes away from San Jose in the airport. So we are right in the middle of everything. And of course, we have a really nice rooms. We have I mean, we are in a hotel, right? So we're gonna to be able to share with you 242 guest rooms where you're gonna have the views with to our gardens, ocean and ocean front. So you're gonna be able to see from your room all the whale season, and it's amazing just to have that experience right next to you. And the other thing that I love is all our suite, because you know that with our families or with all the groups of families that want to be all together, you want to have the opportunity to offer spaces where they can be all together. So we offer 28 suites with one bedroom until four bedrooms. So you're going to be able to host 8 person in the same space. So this is great, and I love the views here. We have the patron and the patrona, where they are the only ones that you're gonna have the jacuzzi there. So it is really nice for all the weddings. That we're gonna have here, we provide that to the couple there. Okay, and I need to talk, and I need to let you know that this is my favorite part. This is all about the food. We are so happy to share all our gastronomy culture to our customer, and we're so happy because we believe that one is not enough. So we have two master chefs working here so hard, and they're led by the master chef Jose Lascarro. He used to work for the embassy of Mexico, so he cooked for a lot of presidents in Tokyo, Paris, in Canada, in the US. So the thing is that he learned a lot about their gastronomy, about their roots. So now he's making the fusion between the international cuisine and the Mexican culture. So this is something unique. This is something that you have to come here and to taste. And what we are offering, it's more than 12 culinary experience in 7 restaurants. So what you're gonna be able to taste something like Argentine, or maybe you are feeling like international, I don't know, like some pasta with the Italian restaurants, or maybe I love the sushi. So our sushi here is the best one. And of course, you need to have the opportunity to explore what Mexico has to offer to you. So what we are doing is that we have 2 restaurants. The first one is our taqueria. The taqueria here have the best tacos in Mexico. I have to say that, because we're taking like one of the single state, and we're putting all together in one restaurant. So the second one is the pitayas. The pitayas, it used to be like the biggest restaurant in Los Cabos. It was the first restaurant in Los Cabos. So now we need to return that to the pitayas, right? So what we are offering is all the contemporary Mexican cuisine. So you're gonna be able to taste a lot of Mexican dishes from any part of Mexico in one place. So here we have the chile en nogada in September. That is one of the favorites of the Mexican people. And we also have I forgot the word in English, but they're like a little hormiguitas. I don't forget. I forgot it, but it's one dish that it's amazing, and you're going to be able to have it here with us. So we are so happy, and of course, we have to say that we are not in this Sumogo Beach area, but what we offer, and I love this picture, is that you're gonna be so close to the ocean. So you're gonna be able to feel it, you're gonna be able to smell it, you're gonna be able to taste it, but you're gonna be secure. So in total, we have 5 pools. 3 of them are right in front of the ocean. We have the activities. We have the Cortez, that is a kind of bit more quiet, and of course we have the Infinity one. In addition to that, we have one that is for kids. So there it's a space just made for them. We have a lot of activities there where you can be able to let your kids there with a person who is going to take care of them. And of course, you are going to be now have plenty of time to enjoy like a truly vacation in another spa or in another area of the hotel. And the find one is that it's my favorite because even though that I love kids, I love to be able to enjoy my me time with not running kids crying around me. So we have an adult area that it's gonna be just for me. So if I want to be quiet, I just wanna hear some music, I wanna have my drink, I'm gonna be able to have it in this area. We have, of course, our spa. I love this spa because they're making a lot of transformation there. They're providing a really, really nice treatment there where we are able to share a lot of the heritage of Mexico. So this is like a small place, but it's unique. And once that you arrive there, you're gonna feel in another different city, in another space. So we offer massage, we have facial, we have manicure, we have pedicure, we have all the treatment that you want to provide to your customer so they can just have a relax and return home like a new person. And I have to say that I never use it, but it's something that a lot of our clients or the customer ask for. So we have a fitness center that it's 24 hours, 7 days a week. So once that you start eating and you're done with that, you can go and have some exercise, and then you can continue having a really nice time with us. And as I say, we have the golf course, 18 holes there. So this is something that we can provide to our customer. Something important, you know that now the new families has like a pet inside. We are a dog friendly resort, so we're gonna be able to have families that can bring their dogs here. And also we have the kids club area that it's already included in your rate. So something that I forgot, and I believe that is something super important. One, you think about all inclusive, the first thing that it comes to your mind is like the huge restaurant with a bunch of food that you don't know where they're coming from. So what we are doing is that we want to give you and provide to all your customer the quality of the food. So everything is going to be a la carte. Marriott just asked us to provide one restaurant that is going to be buffet, and that's tomatoes, and that's for breakfast. But after that, all the restaurants are a la carte, so you can choose anything that you want to eat in any of our restaurants. And the thing is that we're going to guarantee you the quality, the taste, and the timing. So also for the beverage, we're going to provide you like everything in a can or a bottle. So it has to be the best of the best. Okay. And something important is that we now to being an all-inclusive resort, we're able to offer you a lot of activities that are not only a Mexican, so we're also providing some international activity. So for example, in this November 2nd, you know that we have the Date of the Day. So this is something huge here in the hotel. We're gonna provide a really nice party here. And now that the hotel has the all the building it's in white, so what we're doing is that we're going to project a lot of movies here. So it's going to be like a scenic lighting movie with a lot of food, a lot of activities, a lot of live music. So everything is going to be for a family activities. And additional to that, of course, we have the tequila tasting because this is Mexico. So you know that here we have the best tequila and the best mezcal. So we have the Mexican and the mezcal the tasting. We have cooking classes. We have art classes. We have a lot of dancing, a lot of music. So this is again all inclusive. Okay, it is already included in your rate. And for those who loves to provide like who are wedding destination, we have a really unique places here where we can have packages with the weddings, and we have amazing venues. So if you want to have like a wedding in the sun, or if you want to have a wedding in the garden, or maybe you want to have it right next to our restaurants, we are going to be able to host wedding from 5 person to 350 persons. So this is a unique place where you are going to be able to have your own chapel. So we have here our chapel, and this is a beautiful place. This is not just a Catholic one. We can do a really symbolic ceremonies here. So you can be able to host 80% in this place. Of course, it depends of the chairs that you want to use for the wedding, but it's unique. It is something right next to us, so you don't have to move any to another place. And for those who might do some groups, we have one of the biggest conventional center. Actually, we're gonna have here in 2 weeks our VIP summit. That is a really unique event for all our customers, where they can be able to know a little bit about the destination, and it's gonna be right here. So we're gonna have like the food, we're gonna have the events, we're gonna have everything here. So this conventional center can host 1,122 person in the auditorium. Wait, I forgot the word. And so it is kind of huge. And the thing is that if you want to divide the balloon, you can be able to have 3 salons in the same place. So you can have like a different kind of events in the same place. And it's going to be nice because it's right next to each other. And I can talk a lot of my property, but I really believe that if you are going to be able to see a little bit about Hacienda del Mar, you can understand why I love this place. So I'm going to leave you with this small video, so you can just see a little bit about the culture about Hacienda del Mar. So, what makes us Hacienda del Mar perfect for your clients? As you can see, we are the true blend of the cultural charm and the premium luxury resort. So, you're going to be able to host here families, weddings, groups, a lot of travelers who are foodies, because we are going to give you the authentic Mexican culture and gastronomy in one place. So this is our property. This is Hacienda del Mar, and we are so ready for you. As you can see here, this is our team. This is Apollo Calderon. He is our MICE manager. Aide Cortez, who is my wedding sales manager, and that's me, and Diana Rosales, the tour and travel sales manager. So we are so happy to share a little bit about Hacienda del Mar, and I just can't wait to host you here. Thank you so much for your time. And as a page promise, we have a prize here, and I have the winner who is going to be the one in try the new all-inclusive resort 2 nights, 3 days, and this is gonna be for Luciana Vilela. I hope that I said it okay. So thank you so much. And I don't know if you have some questions for me, for Maria. Oh, thank you so much for sharing this time with us. So I don't know.
Great. Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Diana, for that lovely presentation. And congratulations to the winner. Sounds like an awesome prize. So now we'll move on to the Q&A portion. So if you have any questions, you can enter them in the Q&A chat box. And I already saw a few there earlier, so I'm going to ask those first. We had a question from Mick. Please post the links to the 2 QR codes you listed, such as the Swimmable Beaches QR code. We can definitely include those in the email that we'll be sending to you all as well. But Diana and Maria, did you want to mention anything about that?
I will also include our website here in the chat so you can all see it. The website for the destination has been nominated as one of the best destination websites, so I'm sure that you are going to be able to find so much information there and stay and keep updated on what's going on as well. So I'll share that right now.
Great. Thank you, Maria. And as I mentioned, I can also add them into the email. We'll be sending you, everyone that's attending today, a link to the webinar recording so you can watch this again. And it'll have those codes or links as well that you mentioned here, Mick. And so our next question is from Erica. Erica says, I'm specializing in travel with children/adults with autism, and the family-friendly resorts are some staff trained to work with kids with autism, similar to Beaches and Charisma?
Yes, we are. I have to say, this is not like a we are certificate, but we do have like some courses that they can and provide to us. So all our staff can know how to treat with autism persons, but we are not certificate. I don't know if Maria, you know about the destination.
Also, I not like completely certificated in that matter, but I do know that we do have like courses and like stay like updated on the information because there are multiple family-friendly resorts in the destination, and they have a lot of them have kids clubs. So specifically the staff handling directly the children, so with that are dealing directly at the kids club with the kids, they have to be specifically certified for this. So they have to have like a babysitting certification, and in this babysitting certification they include, of course, not only the safety procedures, the emergency information on what to do, but also on how to handle different scenarios of different people in general. So I'm pretty sure that they in their certification they do include autistic and different spectrums of children as well.
Great. Okay, we also had a question in the chat that I know Maria answered, but maybe if you want to touch on it a little bit as well. Anna asked, is one side of the island better for swimming?
So necessarily, because we do have multiple swimmable beaches throughout different areas of the whole destination. The situation with us is that we have multiple like rock forms, and so there's some areas in the destination, whether it's in San Jose, in the scenic route, or in Cabo San Lucas, that are naturally protected by different natural rock forms. So that makes it like a small little natural pool, because it makes the waves not crash in hard, and so it's like a little secluded
Bahia.
brand
Yeah.
of beach. So you can find multiple of those throughout our three different locations. I will, however, say that the Pacific Ocean is, in general, not recommendable for swimming, because, of course, the Pacific Ocean is a little bit more hard on the waves, is a little bit windier, but this side is perfect for and has multiple beaches specifically for surfing. So surfing is not the same as swimming. We don't recommend surfing beaches for people who want to snorkel or swimming, because it's a whole different. There's waves included, so you have to know how to have the basic surfing swimming knowledge to be able to handle those. But answering your questions, we have in small beaches throughout the whole destination. The one I would say not the most friendliest to swim is the Pacific Ocean, the Pacific side.
Mhm.
Great. Okay. So if there's no more questions, I will pass it off before we log off. I will pass it off to Diana or Maria if you have any last words.
No, I just want to say thank you so much, and of course, I will let Maria talk a little bit. But this is Hacienda del Mar is a unique place. But I have to say that we have close to us two swimmable beach area that is Medano. That is one of the most important here in Los Cabos. That it's just like a 10 minutes away, and then we have the Tule and Chileno that are also super close. And something unique about Hacienda del Mar is that where we are located in the whale season, you are going to have right next to you the whale, so you don't have to move. You are going to be able to see in from our restaurants or the pool, because they're right in front of us. So just remember Hacienda del Mar, an autograph collection hotel, all inclusive, all the food that you want to drink, a lot of margaritas, and of course the Mexican charm here in the destination and in our place. So thank you so much for these minutes, and now I will let Maria to say goodbye to everyone.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to encourage everyone to come and visit Los Cabos. It's a beautiful destination, especially if you have multiple clients that have already been to Mexico in different occasions, but they're looking to do something different. This is going to be a perfect destination for you to send them to. Our weather is magnificent. You can enjoy a really beautiful beach day without dealing with the typical characteristics that the tropical weather brings. And so I always say it only takes you one time to come and visit Los Cabos, and you're not going to want to leave. You're going to want to come every single year, especially during our very visual time of the whale season, and especially for countries like Canada. It's a perfect getaway for the winter cold, and come and spend some time in our beautiful weather and see the little babies and the and the whale mamas learning how to swim. So it's a very spectacular destination. I really hope that you get to experience it soon. And if you do, let me know, and I'll be happy to assist and help with anything you need from the destination.
Great. Thank you so much. Huge thank you to Diana and Maria for this presentation. As the webcast ends, you will be redirected to the Hacienda del Mar Los Cabos website, where you can learn more. And we'll be sending the recording link from today's webcast to each of you in the next few days. It will be uploaded to Baxter Media's YouTube channel, where you can also find all of our past webinar recordings. The pinned comment at the top of the chat will take you to our website, where you can sign up for more upcoming webinars. And you can also follow Baxter Media on LinkedIn to hear about webcasts as they come up. Our next webcast is coming up Thursday, November 9th, and we'll be joined by Sherry Thompson from the Allianz Global Assistance, who will share insights from their latest study on Canadian travel intentions before diving into the corporate travel landscape. So with that, why don't we wrap things up? Thank you again to our presenters, and thank you everyone for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.